Yo, what up, guys? Hope y'all are doing well. In today's video, we're going to be doing an at-home basement workout, okay? I don't have a gym membership right now. I haven't had a gym membership in a while. And so in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can get it anytime, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because fitness, it doesn't matter if you have a gym membership or not. Fitness can help you not only with your body, but it can help clear your mind and give you a positive outlook on life. That's one reason why fitness is so important. So right now we're just doing basic curls. This is super lightweight. I have a heavier dumbbell outside, but I don't know if I'm going to grab it for today's video or not. But yeah, we're just doing basic curls, nothing crazy. But yeah, fitness can really help to clear your mind, you know. Sometimes it can be easy to get stuck in like a negative mindset, especially in today's world with everything going on. So we're throwing some punches in there. So I find fitness to be incredibly important because it gives you something positive to focus on outside of all the negativity that's going on. Fitness gives you something positive to focus on, and I think it's very important to have a positive focus, like a north star, so to speak, because if you don't have a north star, you don't know where you're going, and it can be easy to just give up, but you don't ever want to give up. You want to make sure that you keep moving in a productive direction as much as possible. I'm not saying you might not fall down sometimes, you know, we're all human, so I'm not saying that everything might go perfectly all the time. You might have obstacles, but the important part is to try your best to not let them knock you down and to try to get back up and to try to learn from it. And that's one reason why you have to be careful in today's life. I'll get more into that in a minute. I'm just gonna check something on my phone real quick. So yeah, we're just hitting a workout, like I said. But yeah, that's one reason why you have to be careful in life, is because you make one big mistake, it can cost you your life. Like literally one car accident can change everything. If you commit one crime, you can go to jail for life. If it's a bad enough crime, one crime can change everything. You know what I'm saying? So not only is it important to do the right thing, but it's also important to stay safe, to stay out of danger. Because even if you work out perfect every day and you eat good every day, you're not paying attention to the road for 3 seconds and you total your car, that can change everything. It's happened to me multiple times in my life. You say the wrong thing to a girl you like, even though, let's say you've been a really good boyfriend for 1 year. You say one wrong thing to the girl, or you bail on her one day, like you don't show up to the date for some reason, even though you said you would, that can change her trust for you for the rest of the relationship. You understand what I'm saying? So it's important to make sure, we're going to do some legs here. We're going to do some squats. It's important to make sure not only that you're pushing for the goals that you want to see in this life, but it's also important to make sure to protect what you already have, you know, and to not take anything for granted. Because no matter how low you think you are in life, it could always get worse. So it's important to protect what you have and to not take anything for granted. Like, even if you think your health is bad right now, it could always get worse. You're still alive. There's some people that didn't even wake up today. Like, so even if you think your health is bad, you could be dead. Even if you think you're broke, you could be broker. You know, the other day my DoorDash account got hacked. I thought I was broke, but my account got hacked, and then I got even broker. Because someone called me. I was doing DoorDash, and someone called me pretending to be DoorDash support, and they were asking me for all my personal information because they told me that they had to verify that my account was mine, and that they told me they were literally deactivating people's accounts because certain people were giving their accounts to their family members. Like, for example, they made up this whole bullshit story and everything. They were like, oh, customers have been complaining because they're saying that, for example, you give your account to your mom, and then your mom delivers the food instead of you, and the customer's complaining because it's not the actual Dasher that's delivering the food, but it's someone else. And why would the customers even complain about that? Why would the customer care who's delivering the food, or how would they even know who the person is by name? It's just their DoorDasher, you know what I mean? Like, the story they were giving didn't even make any sense. They said a lot of people in the area was quote unquote complaining that it was the wrong person delivering their food, but how would they know who the person's even supposed to be? How would they know who the person is even supposed to be? They're just someone ordering food, you know what I'm saying? So the story they gave didn't even make sense, but I fell for it, unfortunately. And they even said they'd give me a $100 bonus. So I fell for it. And I started to get a bad feeling. I was like, are you guys legit? And they're like, oh, we get that question a lot. Yeah, we're legit. How do you think I knew that the order you just had was canceled? So that's the other weird part is it started when I got an order from Taco Bell. And then right after the order came through, all of a sudden the order got canceled. And then after the order got canceled, like the order popped up on my screen, so I was about to drive to the restaurant to do the order, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere the order just got canceled. So then once the order got canceled, in my head I was just like, this is weird. Okay, whatever, on to the next order. But all of a sudden I got a call, and the call said DoorDash. So it might have been the customer that was calling. I don't know, because sometimes when the customer calls you, it says DoorDash, and somehow they knew that I just had an order from Taco Bell that was canceled. So it might have been the customer that scammed me, because how else would they have known that I just had an order from Taco Bell that was canceled? Because it said DoorDash, which means it could have been the customer, because when it says DoorDash is calling you, it usually means one of two things. It's either DoorDash support, or it is the customer. So I pick up, and yeah, like I said, I start talking to them, and they say like, oh yeah, your order from Taco Bell was just canceled because your customer had an emergency. How would they have known that? They probably were the customer that put in the order. It was probably some fake bullshit order, which is why they canceled it, because they didn't really want to pay for the order. They just wanted to steal someone's account that day. It was fucked up. It was so fucked up. And so that's the point, is like, you think it's bad, it could always get worse. And so that's why you have to protect your safety. You have to protect your loved ones. And you have to always try to do the right thing. Always. You have to always try to do the right thing. And with great power comes great responsibility. The more blessings you have, the more there is to protect. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, we're hitting this workout. Woo! I think I'm gonna grab some hydration. But yeah, you gotta be grateful for what you have. That's super important. Like super, super, super important. Because it can always get worse. It can always get worse. But it can always get better too. And that's why, it's important to have hope. And it's important to try to do the right thing. And it's important to put that work in if you can, Try to work on your finances if you can. Try to work on your mind, your body, your spirit. Try to eat healthy. Try to do no fap. That's one issue, is like, I jacked off the other day, and then when I was with an actual girl, I couldn't even get hard, guys. Like, I'm serious. It was fucked up. So that's the thing, is like, that can be because of what you're eating. That can make it difficult to get hard, and just that can be because of jacking off too much. So it's important to do no fap, in my opinion, or at least try not to ejaculate too much. You can touch yourself, you don't really need to be afraid of that. Sometimes it's good to exercise your dick, actually, but you want to try to be disciplined with how much you ejaculate. If you're with a woman, that's okay, because that's natural. But if you're on your own, and you do it too much, you can potentially deplete it. So that way, once you're with an actual partner, you might not have anything left in the clip. And that's kind of what happened to me the other day. It might not have just been from jacking off. It could be because I haven't really been eating that healthy lately as well. I've been eating a lot of ice cream and complex carbs like pastas and just a lot of junk food. I'm trying to get back on the green juices and the fruit juices. I'm trying to get back to where the gold is at, because I want to try to get healthy. That's why I got the coconut water right here. I'm trying to eat healthy. I don't want to eat that junk anymore. I'm trying to stay off it as much as I can, because I think that can ruin your life. People don't realize. People don't realize that junk food can actually ruin your life. I don't think most people realize that. And people don't realize that a lot of these corporations, all they care about is profit. They don't care if you're alive or you're dead. They don't care if you're in a hospital somewhere, literally dying from a disease. All they care about is profit, 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 profit. And that's what a lot of people don't realize, is that a lot of the food in the grocery stores isn't even food. It's not there to nourish your body. It's just there because some evil corporation wants to profit off of you. And so they might put artificial chemicals in it. They might put artificial fillers in it. They might put all sorts of crap that can fuck with your taste buds and everything. So you gotta be careful with that. You gotta be careful with that for real. Certain foods are real, put here from God for our nourishment, like grapes. You can juice them, you can eat them if you want, but it has nutrients in it that the body can actually absorb and utilize. Certain foods are made by man for profit, and they're not even really foods. It's more of like a Frankenstein experiment. So do you want to be part of a Frankenstein experiment, or are you trying to nourish your body so that it can flourish? And I used to smoke a lot of weed and vape. You don't want to do that either. Over time, you can damage your lungs, and that's not good either. I've seen some of the fittest bodybuilders on YouTube vaping, and it honestly, it's bad because it got me into it. It was a bad influence for me. I saw one of my favorite YouTube bodybuilders vaping, and then I got into it, and I could just feel it destroying my lungs. So that's something you got to realize over time. If you want to feel comfortable in your own skin, you got to do what feels right for you. Just because that guy was vaping and he's one of my favorite YouTube bodybuilders doesn't mean that I should be vaping. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you got to do what feels right for you. You don't want to just justify doing something just because someone else is doing it. Just, my parents would always tell me, I feel like a lot of people hear this growing up, just because your friend is walking off a cliff, does that mean you would walk off a cliff? Probably not, right? Probably not. So just because someone's moving in the wrong direction, and it's more dangerous when the person is more influential. Like, this guy had tons of followers. He was super jacked. Like, I really looked up to this guy. He spit a lot of game on YouTube. And so it's more dangerous when the person is more influential, because you're more likely to fall for it if they're going down the wrong path. And that's a lot of people these days, is they might present this glamour on the outside, but a lot of people are simply just portraying an image. They might post all their highlight reels on Instagram and make themselves look all happy, but deep down inside, a lot of people are depressed. A lot of people are moving down the wrong path in life. We're gonna move on to legs right now. We're gonna do some squats. A lot of people are going down the wrong path in life. It seems like the sun's coming out. I might move this workout outside, honestly. I think we're gonna go outside and see that the sun's out. And I mean, it's not really like out, but it's like kind of out. It's kind of cloudy. I just want to get some of the workout in outside as well, to be honest. I don't know why, something's just telling me to do it. It's getting colder out. It's the fall right now. As you can see, the leaves are falling. You can see the trees are turning color. So it's getting colder out, that's for sure. We're going outside anyways, though, to get some vitamin D in during the workout. Cause why not? Fuck it, YOLO. Yo to the low. We'll do some push-ups. It might be getting colder out, and the thing is, a lot of people don't go outside when it's colder out, but it's good. Even during the winter months, it's good to go outside and to get the sunlight on your skin. It helps a lot with your mental and your physical to be outside. It helps a lot, no matter what day of the year it is. I'm gonna check something real quick. So yeah, it's important to really try the best you can to get sunlight, even during the fall and winter months, like I said, because, excuse me, nothing can replace it. Nothing. Like, imagine if you tried to just give a plant a vitamin D supplement. Do you really think that would work? Probably not, right? So, even when it's cloudy out like it is now, there still is vitamin D outside. There still is light outside. You know, the fact that you can see my face at all proves that there's light outside. And being deficient in sunlight causes so many health issues that science hasn't even discovered yet. There's so much to life that science hasn't even discovered yet. People don't realize that there's always room for evolution. There's always room for growth. People think just because it's 2025, we already know everything through science. No, we don't know anything yet. There's so many ignorant doctors. There's so many ignorant dentists that don't even know that the body can heal itself. So we don't know we don't know anything. There's so much human potential that we don't know about yet. And we haven't even begun to study the effects of sunlight on the human body. We haven't even begun to study the effects of different antioxidants on the human body. People think there's a lot of studies out there, but there really isn't. And a lot of the studies that are out there are funded and have an agenda behind them. So there might be a lot of studies out there, but how many studies I just got a DoorDash order, so I'm gonna go deliver this Subway and then I'm gonna finish this video off. But yeah, guys, I've been working for a minute now, and so I'm actually gonna end the video off right here because I've been getting into the, you know, the workflow today. I've been doing food deliveries and stuff like that. So I'm gonna end the video off here so I can focus on other things. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice little morning workout for you guys. We even went outside and got some sunlight during the workout. You know what I'm saying? Positive stuff, productive stuff, stuff that's good for you. You feel me? That's where it's at. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in. I love you guys. Subscribe for more. And until next one, I'm out. Love and peace.